Softball greetings, Panther fans. Right here at the Heber Springs Sports Complex. Billy Smallwood coming to you live from the FL Davis Ace broadcast position. Your Heber Springs Lady Panthers on the diamond today to take on the Morrilton Lady Devil Dogs. Morrilton comes in 12-11 overall, 4-2 for a conference play. They sit at fourth place behind Pottsville, Mena, and Clarksville. And number 9, Kendall Roach, steps in as the leadoff batter in the top of the first inning, and takes the first pitch for a strike. Count is 0-1 here. Chops that one foul. Count will go to 0-2. Kendall Roach playing shortstop today for the Morrilton Lady Devil Dogs. Taylor Parker in the circle today for Heber Springs. Third pitch is high for a ball. Count goes to 2-1 here. 1-2 here to Kendall Roach. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Here comes the 1-2 pitch to Kendall Roach. She pops that one up off the screen. Count will stay at 1 ball and 2 strikes. Parker's ready with the sign from Youngblood. Here comes the 1-2 pitch. Outside. Count evens up at 2 balls, 2 strikes. Beautiful day for softball out here at the Heber Springs Sports Complex. Sun shining. Nice breeze. And Roach pops up the 2-2 pitch and is off the screen again. Stays alive with the 2-2 count. 2 balls, 2 strikes here to Kendall Roach. The Morrilton Lady Devil Dog shortstop. Here comes the 2-2 pitch from Parker. Chops that one in front of the plate, and Youngblood fields it, but Roach is able to beat out the throw from Youngblood. So Morrilton has a runner at first here in the top of the first inning with no outs, and that will bring up Emily Gregory. Emily Gregory playing at first base today for the Lady Devil Dogs. Runner on first here for Morrilton in the top of the first, no outs, and here comes the 0-0 pitch. Roach takes off running and steals second off the 0-0 pitch. That is a ball, so count is 1-0 here to Gregory. And Roach at second now. Runner at second for the Devil Dogs. Here comes the 1-0 pitch. Little high, count goes to 2-0. That one's outside. Count will be 3-0 here. 3 balls, no strikes. Runner at second. No outs here for the Lady Devil Dogs here in the top of the first from right here at the Heber Springs Sports Complex. Billy Smallwood coming to you live from the FL Davis Ace broadcast position. And takes that one for a strike to make the count 3-1 here. And that one's in there for a ball, and that is a base on balls there for Emily Gregory. Runners at first and second for the Lady Devil Dogs with no outs here in the top of the first inning. Brings up Sophia Warmond to the plate now for the Lady Devil Dogs. Sophia playing at catcher, so she's behind the plate. We might have looks like the runner tried to think about going to third there, but Youngblood walks her back, and runners back at second and first for the Lady Devil Dogs with an 0-1 count here to Sophia Warmond. Chops that one down the third base line. Umpires say it's fair. One runs in. Here it comes the second run around third. Here it comes, and she's into third with a triple. And it looks like Coach Dusty West is going to come out and talk to Taylor Parker here as the Lady Devil Dogs take a 2-0 lead here over your Heber Springs Lady Panthers. Still no outs here for the Lady Devil Dogs here in the top of the first inning. With a runner on third now as Sophia Warman came up and hit a 2 RBI triple. She scored 2 runs for the Lady Devil Dogs to give them a 2-0 advantage here in the top of the first inning. Coach Dusty West having a meeting with Taylor Youngblood and Taylor Parker there on the mound and trying to talk some strategy here and see what we can come up with to thwart this rally here for the Lady Devil Dogs. So Abby Hubbard comes to the plate now for the Devil Dogs. Abby playing at third base today for the Lady Devil Dogs. And she's got a runner at third with a 2-0 lead and no outs and takes the first pitch low for a ball. Count goes to 1-0. Parker just seems to have a hard time finding the strike zone so far, first early in this game, and that one's outside. Count goes 2-0. Gives 2-0 pitch in there for a strike. Count goes to 2 balls, 1 strike here to Abby Hubbard. Outside, count goes 3-1. That one's high. And that's a base on balls, and the Lady Devil Dogs have runners at first and third. No outs here in the top of the first. Still with a 2-0 lead here, and that brings up Tessa Bratton. Tessa playing center field today for the Lady Devil Dogs. Runners at first and second. Runner goes, throw down, and it's in center field, and runner comes in to score. They're going to have an out at third, though. But a run does come in to score as off the throw that escapes Ashlyn Gross into center field. And that was able to bring Sophia Warman home for the Lady Devil Dogs. And now they have a 3-0 lead here in the top of the first with 1 out. Tessa Bratton with a 1-1 count here. 1 ball, 1 strike. Here comes the 1-1 pitch. That one's high. Count goes 2-1. Swing and a miss there for Bratton, and that will even up the count at 2 balls and 2 strikes. 2 balls, 2 strikes here to Bratton. 1 out here for the Lady Devil Dogs in the top of the first. Here comes the 2-2 pitch, and that is strike 3. First strikeout on the day for Taylor Parker. And that is the second out for the Lady Devil Dogs here in the top of the first inning. Autumn Hubbard comes to the plate now for the Lady Devil Dogs. Autumn playing it. Looking for Autumn here, and it looks like Autumn is actually looks like she's the second baseman here. Yes. Autumn Hubbard is the second baseman for the Lady Devil Dogs, and she has a 1-1 count here. Here comes the 1-1 pitch. In the dirt, count will go to 2-1. Pops that one up. Foul. Count evens up 2 balls, 2 strikes here. That one's high. Count will go full at 3 balls and 2 strikes here to Autumn Hubbard. Comes the payoff pitch, and it's a strikeout. Strike 3 for Autumn Hubbard, and the second strikeout for Taylor Parker. 3 outs for the Lady Devil Dogs in the top of the first inning, and we were going to head to the bottom of the first after we thank some of our boosters and sponsors for allowing us to bring you today's live stream. First Electric Cooperative, Ed LaShawn State Farm Insurance, First National Bank, Reed Hutchins Pharmacy, and Hopper Termite and Pest Control. I want to thank all these Panther baseball and softball boosters for allowing us to bring you today's live stream. Get your vehicle looking its best at Super Splash Car Wash. Sign up today for one of their monthly car wash memberships. Get unlimited basic washes for as low as $22 a month. Sign up today at the pay station or visit one of the Super Splash attendants on duty 7 days a week from 8 to 4. A clean car says a lot about you. So have the best looking car on the road with the help of Super Splash Car Wash. Go Panthers and Lady Panthers from the Super Splash Car Wash crew. All right, back to action here from the Heber Springs Sports Complex. Heber Springs trails Morrilton 3-0 here as Taylor Parker takes the first pitch for a ball low for a 1-0 count. And Billy Smallwood coming to you live from the NFL Davis States broadcast position. Here comes the 1-0 pitch to Parker, and she smashes that one into right field. Right fielder going back. It is gone. Solo home run, Taylor Parker. Taylor got a good pitch up in the zone, and she hit that one out to right field, and you just seen the right fielder look over the fence and just watch it at the Heber Springs Sports Complex, and Heber Springs is on the board as Taylor Parker hits a solo shot to right field, and Heber Springs now trails 3-1 to the Lady Devil Dogs. That brings up Riley Birmingham batting second for your Lady Panthers. It takes the first pitch low for a ball and a 1-0 count. One 0 pitch to Birmingham is outside. Count goes to 2-0. That was in there for a strike to Riley. Count goes 2 balls, 1 strike here. To the Arkansas State Newport softball committed to play softball for the Aviators at ASU Newport. Takes that pitch outside, makes the count 3-1. Here comes a 3-1 pitch, and there for a strike to make the count full at 3 balls and 2 strikes here to Riley Birmingham. Here comes a payoff pitch Birmingham hits that one to the second baseman. She fires over to first, and that will be a 4-3 putout for the first out of the inning for your Lady Panthers. Brings up Taylor Youngblood. Taylor Youngblood coming to the plate now for your Lady Panthers. Takes first pitch outside for a ball. Count goes to 1-0. Second pitch is a little high, but umpire calls us a strike. Count evens up at 1 ball, 1 strike here. Addison Hunter in the pitcher's circle for Lady Devil Dogs. She gets the sign. Here comes the 1-1 pitch to Youngblood. Youngblood swings and misses. Takes a big cut at that one. Count will go to 1 ball, 2 strikes here to Taylor Youngblood. Hunter gets the sign. Here it comes, the 1-2 pitch. Outside to Youngblood. Count will even up 2 balls, 2 strikes. Now with chopped foul by Youngblood. Count will stay at 2 balls, 2 strikes here to the Heber Springs junior catcher. Taylor having a great season for your Lady Panthers. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Outside, count will go full. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Good job by Youngblood to hold off on that one. Looked like she wanted to offer at it, and it was outside, so she was able to hold back. Makes the count full. 3 balls and 2 strikes. One out here for your Lady Panthers here in the bottom of the first, trailing 3-1. Here comes the payoff pitch, and it's high to Youngblood. And she's going to draw a walk off of a base on balls. And now Heber Springs has a runner at first with 1 out here in the bottom of the first with a 3-1 deficit. And as you would expect, number 1, Kinsley Sneed, goes out to courtesy run for Taylor Youngblood. Here comes the first pitch to Maya Foster, who's up now at the plate, and she takes the first pitch for a strike. Count is 0-1 here to Foster. Sneed at first to run for Youngblood, and here he comes, the 0-1 pitch to Foster. Outside, count will even up at 1-1. Here comes the 1-1 pitch, and Foster hits that one to the second baseman. They're going to try to turn here, turn to shortstop, and they said they got him. Looked like a 4-6-3 double play right there for the second and third outs for your Lady Panthers here in the bottom of the first. So Lady Panthers get a run off the solo shot from Taylor Parker, but they trail 3-1 here to the Morrilton Lady Devil Dogs right here in this non-conference game from right here at the Heber Springs Sports Complex. We head to the top of the second inning. Heber Springs trails Morrilton 3-1, and we're going to take this opportunity to thank some more of our boosters and sponsors for allowing us to bring you today's live stream. Renew Church, Arrows Cafe and Barbecue, Centennial Bank, Advanced Insurance Services, a resource center for United Healthcare, and Stevenson Oil Company. I want to thank all these Panther baseball and softball boosters for allowing us to bring you today's live stream. Cowboy Chevrolet GMC is a proud sponsor of the Panthers and Lady Panthers. At Cowboy Chevrolet GMC in Heber Springs are known for something they best call Cowboy courtesy, and that includes giving you the best customer service around. As winners of the GM Award for Excellence in Customer Service, they want to show you how hard work and dedication make a difference. Their factory-trained technicians are here to get you back on the road quickly and safely. Visit Cowboy Chevrolet in Heber Springs or CowboyChevyGMC.com. All right, back to action here in the top of the second inning from right here at the Heber Springs Sports Complex. Billy Smallwood coming to you live from the FL Davis Ace broadcast position. And number 8, Addison Hunter, takes the first pitch low for a ball. Count goes to 1-0 here to Addison Hunter. Second pitch is high to Hunter. Count goes 2-0. The 2-0 pitch is high. Count goes to 3-0 here. 3 balls, no strikes here to Addison Hunter, the pitcher for the Lady Devil Dogs. And 3-0 pitch is in there for a strike. Count goes to 3-1. Here comes a 3-1 pitch. Swing and a miss there from Hunter. And count goes full here. 3 balls, 2 strikes here. Swing and a miss there on that high fastball from Taylor Parker, and that is another strikeout for Taylor Parker, 3rd on the day for the Heber Springs Junior, and first out of the top of the second for the Lady Devil Dogs, and that brings up Chloe McNabb. Chloe McNabb steps in and takes the first pitch for a ball. Count goes to 1-0. Comes a 1-0 pitch. A little low. Count goes 2-0. 2 balls, no strikes here to Chloe McNabb. That one's high to McNabb. Count goes to 3-0. 3 balls, no strikes. In there for a strike on the 3-0 pitch. Count goes to 3-1. 3 balls, 1 strike here to Chloe McNabb. Comes a 3-1 pitch. In there for strike 2 to to make the count full at 3 balls and 2 strikes. McNabb offers to bunt. Here comes a pale pitch. Pops that one right up to Parker, and she fields it from her position for the second out of the top of the second inning for the Lady Devil Dogs. Number 24, Day Walls, coming up to the plate now for the Lady Devil Dogs. She's playing in right field today for Morrilton. And here comes the 0-0 pitch here from Taylor Parker. In there for a strike. 0-1 count here to Day Walls. 2 outs here for the Lady Devil Dogs here in the top of the second. With a 3-1 lead, here comes the 0-1 pitch in the dirt. Count goes to 1-1. That one slapped foul down the third base side. Count will go to 1 ball and 2 strikes here to Day Walls. And Walls takes that one high. Count goes to 2-2. Looked like she wanted to offer it that one, but 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs for Lady Devil Dogs. Here comes a 2-2 pitch, and it's in the dirt outside. Not in the dirt, but it's outside. Count will go full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Here comes a pale pitch. And she chops that one foul. We'll come back to the plate and get another hack at it with a full count. 3 balls, 2 strikes. To Day Walls. Here comes a pale pitch. Swing and a miss. Right there for Day Walls. 3rd out for the Lady Devil Dogs here in the top of the second fourth strikeout on the day for Taylor Parker, and we head to the bottom of the second. Your Heber Springs Lady Panthers trail the Lady Devil Dogs of Morrilton 3-1 from the Heber Springs Sports Complex. We are going to take this opportunity to thank some more of our boosters and sponsors for allowing us to bring you today's live stream. Angie Collins Shelter Insurance, Brothers Barbecue, Red River Dodge, Baptist Health, and Graham Plumbing. I want to thank all these Panther baseball and softball boosters for allowing us to bring you today's live stream. All right, back to action here from the Heber Springs Sports Complex. Billy Smallwood coming to you live from the FL Davis Ace broadcast position. Your Heber Springs Lady Panthers trail the Morrilton Lady Devil Dogs 3-1 here in the bottom of the second inning, and Addison Hudspeth will lead off the bottom of the second for your Lady Panthers and pops that one up on the right side, first base side. It's out of play, and that will be an 0-1 count here to Hudspeth. The Lady Panthers fell to Mayflower on Thursday, 5-2 last Thursday, and defeated the Little Rock Mills University Lady Comets by a forfeit on Friday, as the Mills University Studies Comets did not have enough players to play, and comes a 1-1 pitch to Hudspeth is outside for a 2-1 count, 2 balls, 1 strike. So Lady Panthers get a forfeit conference win, and they are now 4-1 in 4A5 play. Here comes the 2-1 pitch to Hudspeth. And hits that one just over the second baseman's head, right into right field. And Hudspeth is going to have a single to right field right there. And she's going to head over to first base. And the Lady Panthers now have a runner at first here with no outs here in the bottom of the second. Trailing 3-1, and here comes Jordan Youngblood, and she takes the first pitch a little high, but umpire calls it a strike anyways, and count goes to 0-1 here to Youngblood. Comes the 0-1 pitch to Youngblood. She's ready and chops that one down the third base side. Third baseman fires over to first, and she's going to be out on the 5-3 putout. But that moves Hudspeth over to second. And that will bring up Gracie Parrish now for your Lady Panthers. Gracie playing over third base. And that first pitch is slapped at by Parrish and hit over on the first base side, foul for an 0-1 count. Second pitch in there for a ball. Count goes to 1-1 here to Parrish. 1 ball, 1 strike. Here comes the 1-1 pitch. And that one's a little low in the dirt. Count goes to 2-1 here. Comes a 2-1 pitch. Parrish slaps at that one and hits it foul back to the screen for a 2-2 count. Heber Springs sitting in second place in the 4A5 conference behind Bauxite. Trying to hold on to that 2 seed, headed into regionals, and a swing and a miss there on the 2-2 pitch from Gracie Parrish. And that is a strikeout there for Autumn Hubbard. Addison Hunter with the strikeout there for the Lady Devil Dogs. And first out, 2 outs now for the Heber Springs Lady Panthers here in the bottom of the second. And now Molly Smith pops that one up, and the shortstop is able to track it down for the Lady Devil Dogs for the third out for the Lady Panthers here in the bottom of the second, and that's going to be a fly out to the shortstop right there. So we will head to the top of the third inning. And the Lady Devil Dogs of Morrilton lead your Heber Springs Lady Panthers 3-1 here from the Heber Springs Sports Complex. We're going to take this opportunity to thank some more of our boosters and sponsors for allowing us to bring you today's live stream. Tracy Hudspeth with Cleveland County Farm Bureau Insurance, Ivy Physical Therapy, Krista Clemens and Bryce Farmer with Fresh Trust Home Loans, Allen Furniture, and Lake Town Wellness. I want to thank all these Panther baseball and softball boosters for allowing us to bring you today's live stream. Get your vehicle looking its best at Super Splash Car Wash. Sign up today for one of their monthly car wash memberships. Get unlimited basic washes for as low as $22 a month. Sign up today at the pay station or visit one of the Super Splash attendants on duty 7 days a week from 8 to 4. A clean car says a lot about you, so have the best looking car on the road with the help of Super Splash Car Wash. Go Panthers and Lady Panthers from the Super Splash Car Wash crew. All right, back to action here in the top of the third inning from right here at the Heber Springs Sports Complex. Morrilton Lady Devil Dogs lead your Heber Springs Lady Panthers 3-1 here in this non-conference game. And that will bring up number 9. That is Kendall Roach. Back up to the plate now for the Lady Devil Dogs. She takes the first pitch for a strike. Count goes 0-1 here to Kendall Roach. Comes the 0-1 pitch from Parker. Roach chops that one foul back to the screen. Count goes 0-2. That was in there for a ball to Roach. Count goes to 1-2 here. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Swing and a miss there from Roach. 5th strikeout on the day for Taylor Parker. 1 out here for the Lady Devil Dogs in the top of the third inning. Brings up Emily Gregory, Lady Devil Dog first baseman. Swings and pops that one up. Parker going for it, and she can't hang on to it as it pops right out of her glove. Looked like a very easy routine play on a foul pop-up right there for Taylor Parker. Just did not go right there, and Emily Gregory will get a second chance here with an 0-1 count. Youngblood throws down for the runner. And she got her. Great throw down by Youngblood as the runner is caught stealing second. Number 3, Sophia Warmond is at the plate now for the Lady Devil Dogs, and she's got a 1-0 count on her. 1 ball, no strikes. And that one's in there for a strike. Count goes to 1-1. Comes a 2-1 pitch. That would look good, but count goes to 2-1. Three-one count here to Warmond. 2 outs for Lady Devil Dogs in the top of the third with a 3-1 lead. Here comes a pitch, and it's in there. First strike. Evens up the count at 3 balls and 2 strikes. Pardon me, doesn't even it up, but makes it full at 3 balls and 2 strikes here. Warman couldn't believe it. And Parker gets the sign. And here comes a payoff pitch. Warman hits that one past Gross at second, and Warman's going to have a single right there for the Lady Devil Dogs, a 2-out single here in the top of the third. So Lady Devil Dogs now with a runner on first with 2 outs here in the top of the third, and a 3-1 lead here over your Heber Springs Lady Panthers right here at the Heber Springs Sports Complex. And that brings up Abby Hubbard. First pitch to Abby is swung on and missed for an 0-1 count. Youngblood come up firing, ready to gun down Sophia Warman. 0-1 count here to Hubbard. Here comes the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss on the high pitch. And now there is going to be a throwdown. Foster gets her, and now Hudspeth is going to get her at second as Foster threw down to Hudspeth at second. And they were able to get Sophia Warmond in the rundown. And that is the 3rd out for the Lady Devil Dogs in the top of the third. We're going to head to the bottom of the third. Your Heber Springs Lady Panthers trail the Morrilton Lady Devil Dogs 3-1 here from the Heber Springs Sports Complex. We're going to take this opportunity to thank some more of our sponsors and boosters for allowing us to bring you today's live stream. Jet Fast Marine Consignment, The River Company, Survival Flight, and Timber Shelter Insurance, and Heber Springs Discount Tobacco and Atomic Vapor. I want to thank all these Panther baseball and softball boosters for allowing us to bring you today's live stream. Cowboy Chevrolet is a proud sponsor of the Panthers and Lady Panthers. At Cowboy Chevrolet GMC in Heber Springs, they're known for something they call Cowboy Courtesy, and that includes giving you the best customer service around. As winners of the GM Award for Excellence in Customer Service, they want to show you how hard work and dedication make a difference. Their factory-trained technicians are here to get you back on the road quickly and safely. Visit Cowboy Chevrolet in Heber Springs or CowboyChevyGMC.com. All right, back to action here from the Heber Springs Sports Complex. Billy Smallwood coming to you live from the NFL Davis Ace broadcast position, where your Heber Springs Lady Panthers trail the Morrilton Lady Devil Dogs 3-1 here in this non-conference game. And Ashlyn Gross are they going to call her out? Yep, they're going to call her out. Looks like she ran out of the box too early as she slapped at it, and umpire said you ran out of the box too early, so you're out. So first out for Heber Springs here in the bottom of the third inning, and that will bring up Taylor Parker. Taylor Parker hit a solo shot in the bottom of the first to get your Lady Panthers on the board. She takes that first pitch for a ball. Count goes to 1-0, and here comes the 1-0 pitch to Parker. That one's in a little low. Count goes 2-0. Takes that pitch high. Count goes to 3-0 here to Parker. Swing and a miss there on that 3-0 pitch to Taylor Parker. One out here for Heber Springs. Bottom of the third, trailing 3-1 here to the Lady Devil Dogs of Morrilton. Here comes the 3-1 pitch, and Parker hits that one to right center field. That's going to be an easily double for Parker as she's on her horse. She's around second. She's headed to third. Might look at a triple. Get on down, and she is safe as the ball came in and it slipped away. So she's going to be in there with a triple for your Lady Panthers. A one-out triple here in the bottom of the third for Taylor Parker, as she's on a tear today for your Heber Springs Lady Panthers. Solo shot in the first, and now a triple, one-out triple here in the bottom of the third. And now Riley Birmingham offers at that first pitch and fouls it off for an 0-1 count. Riley comes to the plate after being thrown out at first on a 4-3 put out, and that one's behind her. It hits her, and the umpire says hit by pitch, so she's going to head on down to first. So a hit by pitch sends Riley Birmingham down to first. Lady Panthers with runners at first and third with only one out here in the bottom of the third, and that brings up the dangerous Taylor Youngblood. Taylor walked last time. So here comes the 0-0 pitch to Taylor. It's high for a 1-0 count. One 0 pitch to Youngblood's outside. Count goes 2-0. Two-0 count here to Taylor Youngblood. Runners at first and third. Here comes the 2-0 pitch. Outside. Count goes 3-0. Big spot right here for Taylor Youngblood. Trying to get a good knock right here and maybe at least tie it up. And here comes a 3-1 pitch. It's, 3-1. 3-0 pitch is in there for a strike and makes it 3-1. 3 balls, 1 strike here to Taylor Youngblood. Runners at first and third for your Lady Panthers. 1 out here in the bottom of the third, trailing 3-1. Here comes the 3-1 pitch, and Youngblood fouls that one off for a full count. Three balls, 2 strikes. Here to Taylor Youngblood. Taylor gets in the box, and here comes the payoff pitch. Hits that one foul. Stays alive with a full count. Taylor really looking for a pitch she wants to hit, get one to drive. Right here at the sports complex. And here comes the payoff pitch once again. And she hits that one out to center field. The center fielder has it. And that will be the second out for Heber Springs here in the bottom of the third. But Taylor Parker is able to tag up from third base. And that will be a sacrifice fly for Taylor Youngblood. And that will make it 3-2 now in favor of the Lady Devil Dogs, bringing up Maya Foster. 0-0 pitch to Foster is in there for a strike. Still a runner at first here for Heber Springs in the bottom of the third. 2 outs now off that sac fly from Taylor Youngblood that got Taylor Parker home. And now Foster hits that one up the middle past the shortstop, and that Birmingham round second nearly gets picked off there at second, but Foster's going to have a single right there for your Lady Panthers, and she's going to be at first here. Runners at first now, first and second for Heber Springs here in the bottom of the third, bringing up Addison Hudspeth. Hudspeth hit a single last time. Runners at first and second, and that one's outside to Hudspeth. Count goes to 1-0. 2 outs for Heber Springs here in the bottom of the third. Hudspeth at the plate now with a 1-0 count. Runners at first and second. Here comes the 1-0 pitch. Into the dirt. Count goes to 2-0. Here comes the 2-0 pitch to Hudspeth. Hits that one on the first base side. It's going to be out of play. Count will go to 2-1 here to Addison. Two-one pitch to Hudspeth. in the dirt. Runners go, and we're safe all around. Foster safe at second. Birmingham safe at third. Count is 3-1 here to Addison Hudspeth. Single to right field last time for your Lady Panthers. And here comes the 3-1 pitch and chops that one foul right in front of the plate. Umpire says it's a foul ball. So Addison will come back with a full count. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Here comes a pale pitch to Hudspeth. Chops that one to the shortstop. She's under her glove. No play is going to be made, and we got a tie ball game. That's going to go down as an E6, an error on the shortstop there for the Lady Devil Dogs. That is Kendall Roach, and that allowed Riley Birmingham to come in and score for your Lady Panthers. Making it 3-3 now. And Jordan Youngblood comes up now for Heber Springs. Takes the first pitch, fouls it off for an 0-1 count. Youngblood comes up with runners at first and third. 2 outs here for Heber Springs. In the bottom of the third, here comes the 0-1 pitch. Takes that one outside. Count evens up at 1-1. Hudspeth at first, Foster at third. Game is tied at 3 here in the bottom of the third. Here comes the 1-1 pitch to Youngblood. In there for a strike, says the umpire. Count goes to 1 ball, 2 strikes here to Jordan Youngblood. One-two pitch. Little high. Count goes 2-2. We have a throw down, but Hudspeth is safe at second. Comes a 2-2 pitch to Youngblood. She fouls that one off. Count will stay at 2 balls, 2 strikes here. Here comes a 2-2 pitch, and that one hits Jordan Youngblood. And she's going to have a hit by pitch, so she'll be able to go down to first. And now bases are loaded for your Lady Panthers. Loaded for Gracie Parrish, and it looks like we're going to have a little bit of a discussion right here from Coach Poteet from Morrilton. So that brings up Gracie Parrish to the plate now for Heber Springs. Gracie struck out last time and takes the first pitch low for a ball. Count goes to 1-0. Gracie comes up with bases loaded. 2 outs here in the bottom of the third, and the game tied at 3 between Heber Springs and Morrilton. Your Lady Panthers and the Lady Devil Dogs. Here comes the 1-0 pitch to Parrish. Outside, count goes to 2-0. 2-0 count here to Parrish. Here comes a 2-0 pitch. That one's a ball. 3-0 count here to Parrish, and a throw down to first to try to get Jordan Youngblood, but she's back safely. And now 3-0 count here to Parrish. 3 balls, no strikes. And takes that one inside. Count will be, that will be another ball, so Gracie Parrish will walk down to first, and now Heber Springs is going to walk in a run, and it is 4-3 in favor of your Lady Panthers. Heber Springs takes the lead off that walk to Gracie Parrish, and now it looks like we're going to have another discussion here. Oh, we're going to have a sub. Looks like we're going to have change of pitchers right here for the Lady Devil Dogs. See if I can catch that number right there. believe that's number 16? Number 18. Yeah, number 18. Looks as Grace Bach. Grace Batcher or Grace Batcher as Grace Baca is what's listed on the lineup right here. So Grace Baca comes in here to pitch now for the Lady Devil Dogs against your Heber Springs Lady Panthers. Heber Springs with bases loaded and a 4-3 lead here now in the bottom of the third, and Molly Smith up at the plate. She takes the first pitch outside. Count goes to 1-0 here to Molly. Molly flew out last time to the shortstop. She hit a little blooper out in the left center field, and shortstop was able to track it. And here comes the 1-0 pitch to Molly is high. Count goes 2-0. And as I said, the shortstop was able to track it down for the third out of the bottom of the second inning last time. And here comes the 2-0 pitch to Smith, and she offers at that one and swings and misses. Count goes to 2-1. 2 balls, 1 strike here to Molly Smith. Bases loaded for your Lady Panthers. Bottom of the third inning with a 4-3 lead over the Morrilton Lady Devil Dogs. Takes that one outside. Count goes 3-1 from right here at the Heber Springs Sports Complex. Billy Smallwood coming to you live from the F.L. Davis broadcast position on a beautiful, gorgeous Monday afternoon. And that's going to walk in another run for your Lady Panthers as Molly Smith draws a walk. Base on balls. 5-3 advantage for Heber Springs. 2 runs been walked in here for your Lady Panthers. 2 unearned runs. And chops that one right back to the pitcher, but she can't field it. And now she has no play at third. Runner's going to go. 2 more have scored as Jordan Youngblood scores from third, and then Gracie Parrish comes in to score. It is now 7-3 in favor of your Lady Panthers. Great job by Ashlyn Gross right there. She hit it right to the pitcher, and she just couldn't. She tried to field it, and it hit out of her glove. Then she tried to throw it over the third, and nobody was there. So it got underneath the third baseman's glove, and then everybody was able to score. Everybody's safe. Heber Springs has scored 6 runs here in the bottom of the third. They now lead 7-3 over the Lady Devil Dogs of Morrilton, and Taylor Parker's back up to the plate, and she takes first pitch for a ball. 1-0 count. Second pitch is in there for a strike, says the umpire. Count evens up at 1-1. Taylor solo homered in the first and then tripled in the second, and then was able to come in and score to make it 3-1. And now that one's in there for a strike as well to make it 1 ball, 2 strikes here to Taylor Parker. And now Taylor up here in the bottom of the third with a 7-3 lead and chops that one foul. Stays alive here with a 1-2 count. Comes a 1-2 pitch to Parker. Chops that one foul as well. Runners at second and third for your Lady Panthers. 2 outs here in the bottom of the third. 7-3 lead here now for Heber Springs over Morrilton. Lady Panthers coming alive here in the bottom of the third. Here comes a 1-2 pitch, and Parker hits it right past the pitcher. Molly Smith is in from third. Here comes Gross. She's safe as well. 9-3 in favor of Heber Springs. 2 RBI single right there for Taylor Parker. For your Heber Springs Lady Panthers, still 2 outs here in the bottom of the third. But your Heber Springs Lady Panthers have put up 8 runs on the board here in the bottom of the third. And it looks like we're going to have a courtesy runner here for Taylor Parker. Riley Birmingham at the plate now for Heber Springs. Takes the first pitch inside, looked like, but umpire says it's a strike. Count goes to 0-1. Riley grounded out in the first inning and then got hit by a pitch in the second, and now she's going to be thrown out again on another ground out. And that will be the third out for your Lady Panthers here in the bottom of the third, but not after they plate 8 runs here in the bottom of the third inning to take a 9-3 advantage as we head to the top of the fourth inning from right here at the Heber Springs Sports Complex. We take this opportunity to thank some more of our boosters and sponsors for allowing us to bring you today's live stream. Heber Springs Discount Tobacco and Atomic Vapor, Tim Brewer Shelter Insurance, Survival Flight, The River Company, and Jet Fast Spring Consignment. I want to thank all these Panther baseball and softball boosters for allowing us to bring you today's live stream. We will return from the FL Davis Ace broadcast position here in just a few moments. Your Lady Panthers lead the Morrilton Lady Devil Dogs 9-3 here from the Heber Springs Sports Complex. You're watching and listening to Heber Springs Lady Panther softball on 101.9 The All right, back to action here in the top of the fourth inning from right here at the Heber Springs Sports Complex. Billy Smallwood coming to you live from the FL Davis Ace broadcast position. Your Heber Springs Lady Panthers now lead the Morrilton Lady Devil Dogs 9-3 here in this non-conference game right here at the Heber Springs Sports Complex. And that brings up number 2, Abby Hubbard, to the plate now for the Lady Devil Dogs. She's got a 1-0 count to her. From Taylor Parker, here comes the 1-0 pitch from Parker in there for a strike. Count goes to 1-1 here to Hubbard. District tournament starts Thursday. Joe T. Robinson down in West Little Rock. Heber Springs hopefully going to be the 2 seed heading into the district tournament, depending on what happens tomorrow against Little Rock Christian Academy Lady Warriors. Second pitch fouled off there for Hubbard. Count goes to 1-2 here. 1-2 pitches high. Count goes to 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes here to Hubbard. Two pitches looked like a good pitch there from Taylor Parker, but count's going to go full here. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Here comes a payoff pitch. Swing and a miss by Hubbard. And that is 6 strikeouts on the day for Taylor Parker. And first out in the top of the fourth for the Lady Devil Dogs. Tessa Bratton coming up now to the plate, and she pops that one up behind to the screen, and that will be an 0-1 count here to Bratton. A 0-1 count here to Bratton. Swing and a miss there on that 0-1 pitch. Count goes to 0-2 here. No balls, 2 strikes. Parker with 6 strikeouts on the day already for your Lady Panthers. Lady Panthers with a 9-3 lead here in the top of the fourth. And here comes the 0-2 pitch to Bratton. Outside, count goes to 1-2. Comes a 1-2 pitch to Bratton. Hits that one past Parrish at third and just went underneath her glove. And that's going to be a single right there for Tessa Bratton. And Lady Devil Dogs have a runner at first here with one out here in the top of the fourth. Number 11, Autumn Hubbard, coming to the plate now for the Lady Devil Dogs. Trailing 9-3 here to the Heber Springs Lady Panthers. Here comes the 0 pitch in there for a strike. Count goes to 0-1. Oh, 1 pitch is high. Count goes to 1-1. Throw down from Youngblood down to first. She's back in there safely. Chops that one foul. Count will go, Count will go 2-1 here. 2 balls, 1 strike. Here comes the 2-1 pitch in the dirt. Runner goes, throw down. She's out. Oh, looked like she was going to be. She must have got underneath the tag right there from Hudspeth, but it looked like a good throw down. It looked like Hudspeth was able to put the tag on her in time, but umpire says that the feet slid underneath the tag, so she's safe at second. 3-1 count here to Hubbard, and she chops that one over to Foster at first. She gathers it in field from her position at first and steps on the bag, and that will be 2 outs for the Lady Devil Dogs here in the top of the fourth. Addison Hunter, pardon me, not Addison Hunter, but the new pitcher, Grace Bala, is at the plate now for the Lady Devil Dogs. Thinks about offering a bunt, but takes the first pitch high. Takes a pitch high, pardon me. Count evens up at 1-1. Second pitch is in there for a strike. And that's a strikeout for Taylor Parker. 7 strikeouts on the day for the Heber Springs junior pitcher. And that is the third out for the Lady Devil Dogs here in the top of the fourth inning. We head to the bottom of the fourth. Your Heber Springs Lady Panthers lead the Morrilton Lady Devil Dogs 9-3 here from the Heber Springs Sports Complex. Going to take this opportunity to thank some more of our boosters and sponsors for allowing us to bring you today's live stream. Lake Town Wellness, Allen Furniture, Krista Clemens and Bryce Farmer with First Trust Home Loans, Ivy Physical Therapy, and Tracy Hudspeth with Cleveland County Farm Bureau Insurance. I want to thank all these Panther baseball, softball boosters for allowing us to bring you today's live stream. We will return back to the FL Davis Ace broadcast position here in just a few moments. Your Heber Springs Lady Panthers lead the Lady Devil Dogs of Morrilton 9-3 here from the Heber Springs Sports Complex. You're watching and listening to Heber Springs Lady Panthers softball, 101 behind the lake. All right, back to action here in the bottom of the fourth inning from right here at the Heber Springs Sports Complex. Taylor Youngblood leading off the bottom of the fourth for your Heber Springs Lady Panthers. She has a 1 ball and no strike count on her. Billy Smallwood coming to you live from the FL Davis Billy Smallwood coming to you live from the FL Davis Ace broadcast position, and Taylor Youngblood chops that one foul down the third base line. Count will even up at 1 ball, 1 strike here to Youngblood. Heber Springs with a 9-3 lead here over the Lady Devil Dogs of Morrilton. Morrilton defeated Lone Oak 8-6 on Friday and lost to Greenbrier 9-7 last Thursday. Youngblood takes that one outside. Count goes to 2 balls and 1 strike here to Taylor Youngblood. Taylor walked in the first and then hit a sac fly in the second. That was able to bring Taylor Parker home after she hit a triple, and that was the first run of the game. And now Youngblood pops that one up, and the second baseman is able to track it down for the Lady Devil Dogs. First out for Heber Springs here in the bottom of the fourth. Maya Foster coming to the plate now for Heber Springs. Maya hit into a double play in the first inning, a 4-6-3 double play, and then she singled in the second. Maya takes the first pitch. Didn't quite see what happened right there. I was looking down at my scorebook, and Foster pops that one up to the center field. She's coming on for it, and it just pops out of her glove. That's going to be an error on the center fielder there. So an E8 as Foster reaches off the error off the center fielder. And now Heber Springs has a runner at first with 1 out here in the bottom of the fourth and a 9-3 lead. It looks like Kinsley Sneed will go out and run for Maya Foster. Addison Hudspeth at the plate now for Heber Springs. Looks like we got time called. Addison singled to right field in the first inning and then reached on an error in the second. Pops that one up, and it looks like it's going to be out of play, so Addison's going to have an 0-1 count here. Heber Springs with a 9-3 lead here. Bottom of the fourth inning. Hudspeth hits that one out to center field. It drops right in shallow center field. That's going to be a single right there for Addison Hudspeth. Addison with the single right there, and now that brings Foster up to second as Sneed came in to run for her. So runners at first and second now for Heber Springs. 1 out here in the bottom of the fourth. And Jordan Youngblood comes up with a 9-3 lead here for Heber Springs. Here comes the 0-0 pitch to Youngblood, and she thought about offering it that one. Takes it for a 1-0 count. 1 ball, no strikes. Actually, umpire did say that was a strike, so count is 0-1 here to Jordan Youngblood. No balls, 1 strike. Here comes the 0-1 pitch. In there for a strike as well. Count goes 0-2. Here comes the 0-2 pitch, and Youngblood chops that one foul, stays alive with an 0-2 count. Here comes the 0-2 pitch, and Youngblood strikes out. No, she chops that one foul. I thought she chopped it foul, and she did get a piece of that, so she's still alive. 0-2 count here to Youngblood. Comes the 0-2 pitch in the dirt. Count will go to 1 ball, 2 strikes here to Jordan Youngblood. Here comes the 1-2 pitch. Youngblood chops that one foul off the handle of the bat. Stays at 1-2 here. 1 ball, 2 strikes. 1 out for Heber Springs here in the bottom of the 4th. Runners at first and second. Heber Springs leads 9-3 here over the Lady Devil Dogs of Morrilton. Here comes the 1-2 pitch to Youngblood. It's high. Count evens up. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Lady Devil Dogs of Morrilton out of the 4-4A conference. They come in 4-2 and sitting at 4th place in the 4-4A conference behind Pottsville, Mena, and Clarksville. And Youngblood chops the 2-2 pitch. Foul back to the screen again, and she's still alive. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Two count here to Youngblood. Here comes the 2-2 pitch, and it's a little high. Count goes full at 3 balls and 2 strikes. 3 balls, 2 strikes here to Jordan Youngblood. 1 out here for Heber Springs in the bottom of the 4th. With a 9-3 lead and runners on first and second. And here it comes, the payoff pitch. Youngblood pops that one up. The catcher has a play on it, and that will be the second out here for Heber Springs here in the bottom of the 4th inning. So just a little pop-up right there by Jordan Youngblood. And it looks like Lakin Shannon's going to come in here to bat for Gracie Parrish. So Lakin Shannon coming in here now for Gracie Parrish. Chops that one foul for an 0-1 count. 2 outs now for Heber Springs, bottom of the 4th. Runners at first and second with a 9-3 lead. Looks like Carly Holland's getting ready to come to the plate now, also on deck for Heber Springs. 0-1 count here to Shannon. Here comes the 0-1 pitch, and she swings and misses. Makes it 0-2. Depending on what happens tomorrow, depends on whether or not your Lady Panthers will have to play on Thursday in the district tournament at Joe T. Robinson. Shannon takes that one low for a ball. Count goes to 1 ball, 2 strikes here to Lakin Shannon. District tournament down at Joe T. Robinson starts on Thursday. The Lake crew will be there. And takes that one high to Shannon. Count goes to 2 balls, 2 strikes here. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs for Heber Springs. Bottom of the 4th, runners at first and second. 9-3 advantage for the Lady Panthers. Swing and a miss there from Lakin Shannon. That's a strikeout there for Grace Baca. And that's the 3rd out for Heber Springs. They're in the bottom of the 4th. We head to the top of the 5th inning. Heber Springs leads 9-3 over the Morrilton Lady Devil Dogs. And we're going to take this opportunity to thank some more of our boosters and sponsors for allowing us to bring you today's live stream. Graham Plumbing, Baptist Health, Red River Dodge, Brothers Barbecue, and Angie Collins Shelter Insurance. I want to thank all these Panther baseball and softball boosters for allowing us to bring you today's live stream. Cowboy Chevrolet GMC is a proud sponsor of the Panthers and Lady Panthers. At Cowboy Chevrolet GMC in Heber Springs, we're known for something they call Cowboy Courtesy, and that includes giving you the best customer service around. As winners of the GM Award for Excellence in Customer Service, they want to show you how hard work and dedication make a difference. Their factory-trained technicians are here to get you back on the road quickly and safely. Visit Cowboy Chevrolet in Heber Springs or at CowboyChevyGMC.com. We will return back to the FL Davis ace broadcast position here in just a few moments. Your Lady Panthers lead the Morrilton Lady Devil Dogs 9-3 here from the Heber Springs Sports Complex. You're watching and listening to Heber Springs Lady Panther Softball on 101.9 The Lake. Back to action here from the Heber Springs Sports Complex from right here at the in the top of the 5th inning as Chloe McNabb leads off the top of the 5th for the Lady Devil Dogs of Morrilton. Lady Devil Dogs trail your Heber Springs Lady Panthers 9-3 here from the Heber Springs Sports Complex. Billy Smallwood coming to you live from the FL Davis Ace broadcast position, and McNabb pops that one up. And Foster, looked like there was some miscommunication right there, as Foster did not know whether or not she was going to get that or not, and she comes up with the catch anyways. And that's the first out for the Lady Devil Dogs here in the top of the 5th. Day Walls comes up now. Day playing in right field for the Lady Devil Dogs. Takes the first pitch in there for a ball. Count goes to 1-0. Day hits that one past Maya Foster at third base. And then the left fielder out there, Emma Reynolds, gets it and fires it back into Hudspeth, and that will be a double right there for Day Walls as she ends up at second base. So a one-out double there for Day Walls, the right fielder for the Lady Devil Dogs here in the top of the 5th with a 9-3 deficit. And number 9, that is Kendall Roach, the leadoff hitter for the Devil Dogs. She squares to bunt and takes it back for a ball. Count goes to 1-0 here to Roach. 1-0 pitch is hit. Popped up. Ashlyn Gross, what a play. Making the play right there from second base, Ashlyn Gross. Little pop-up right there, a little blooper from Kendall Roach. And Ashlyn Gross is able to make the play for the second out for the Lady Devil Dogs here in the top of the 5th. And now we have a hit that's chopped over to Hudspeth at shortstop, and she fires over to Lakin Shannon at first. 3 outs for the Lady Devil Dogs here in the top of the 5th. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Your Lady Panthers lead the Lady Devil Dogs of Morrilton 9-3. From right here at the Heber Springs Sports Complex. Going to take this opportunity to thank some more of our boosters and sponsors for allowing us to bring you today's live stream. Stevenson Oil Company, Advanced Insurance Services, Resource Center for United Healthcare, Centennial Bank, Arrows Cafe and Barbecue, and Renew Church. I want to thank all these Panther baseball and softball boosters for allowing us to bring you today's live stream. Get your vehicle looking its best at Super Splash Car Wash. Sign up today for one of their monthly car wash memberships. Get unlimited basic washes for as low as $22 a month. Sign up today at the pay station or visit one of the Super Splash attendants on duty 7 days a week from 8 to 4. A clean car says a lot about you, so have the best looking car on the road with the help of Super Splash Car Wash. Go Panthers and Lady Panthers from the Super Splash Car Wash crew. We will return back to the FL Davis Ace broadcast position here in just a few moments. Your Heber Springs Lady Panthers lead the Morrilton Lady Devil Dogs 9-3 here. You're watching and listening to Heber Springs Lady Panther Softball on 101.9. All right, back to action here in the bottom of the 5th inning from right here at the Heber Springs Sports Complex. Billy Smallwood coming to you live from the FL Davis Ace broadcast position. Your Heber Springs Lady Panthers lead the Lady Devil Dogs of Morrilton 9-3 here in this non-conference game. And Carly Holland is at the plate now for Heber Springs, and she has a 1-1 count on her. 1 ball, 1 strike to Carly Holland. Grace Baca in the circle for Lady Devil Dogs. Here comes the 1-1 pitch. It's outside to Holland. Count will go to 2 balls and 1 strike. So Holland fouls that one off, and Makes the count even up at 2 balls, 2 strikes here. And Holland hits that one out past the shortstop. That's going to be a single for Carly Holland. Great job right there by Carly Holland. Holland heads down to second. She is safe off the throw. Brings up Ashlyn Gross now to the plate for Heber Springs with the runner at second. And a 9-3 lead over the Lady Devil Dogs of Morrilton. 0-1 count to Gross. Here comes the 0-1 pitch. And that takes Holland to third. And Holland takes the wide turn. Thought about coming home for just a second. Count is 1-1 here to Ashlyn Gross. Chops that one, third base. Shortstop fires, but can't get Gross as she beats it out. That's going to go down as an infield single right there for Ashlyn Gross, and a run comes in to score for Heber Springs as Carly Holland comes around from third. And now Heber Springs has a 10-3 advantage over the Lady Devil Dogs. And Taylor Parker's up, hits that one past the third baseman in the 6 hole right there as nobody was there as shortstop was covering second just in case of a throwdown. And that's going to be a single right there for Taylor Parker. Mound meeting right here for the Lady Devil Dogs. So we're going to take this opportunity to thank some more of our boosters and sponsors for allowing us to bring you today's live stream. Hopper Termite Pest Control, Reed Hutchins Pharmacy, First National Bank, Ed LaShawn State Farm Insurance, and First Electric Cooperative. I want to thank all these Panther baseball and softball boosters for allowing us to bring you these live streams. A 10-3 lead here for your Lady Panthers here in the bottom of the 5th. Right here at the Heber Springs Sports Complex. Billy Smallwood coming to you live from the FL Davis Ace broadcast position. Heber Springs with runners on first and second. No outs here in the bottom of the 5th. Here comes the pitch to Riley Birmingham. Riley grounded out last time. Second pitch is in there to Riley for a strike. Count goes to 1-1. Riley hits the high one out to left field, and that's going to be a single as it goes past the left fielder. Gross is coming home from second, around third. She is safe, 11-3 in favor of the Heber Springs Lady Panthers. RBI single right there for Riley Birmingham, as she ends up at first. Taylor Parker is at second, and still no outs for Heber Springs in the bottom of the 5th. And if Heber Springs scores 2 more runs, this game could be over. Just like that. Here comes Taylor Youngblood, and the first pitch to Youngblood is high. Count goes to 1-0. Youngblood walked in the first, had a sacrifice fly in the second inning to bring home Taylor Parker, and then flew out to the second baseman on just a shallow blooper in the third. 2-0 count here to Youngblood. Runners at first and second now for the Lady Panthers. Takes that pitch outside. Count goes to 3-0. Checks on Birmingham at first. She's back safely. 3-0 count here to Youngblood. Runners at first and second for the Lady Panthers. Here in the bottom of the fifth with an 11-3 lead. Youngblood hits that one out to left center field. Center fielder going on for it. It's past her. Parker's on her horse trying to score from third. She's going to be safe. And runners will be safe at second and third for the Lady Panthers as they take a 12-3 advantage. Off a RBI double by Taylor Youngblood. Birmingham ends up at third, Youngblood at second. And Parker scores from third. Parker scored from second, pardon me. And courtesy runner there for Youngblood. Brings up Maya Foster to the plate now for Heber Springs, and she chops that one foul. Count goes to 0-1. Maya Foster reached on an error last inning, singled in the second, and was hit into a double play in the first. Takes that pitch for a ball, evens up the count at 1-1 here to Maya Foster. Here comes a 1-1 pitch to Foster. It's in the dirt. Count goes to 2-1. One more run, and the Lady Panthers have ended this thing. It's crazy how it's all just kind of come to fruition here. Just piling on runs here, and Foster, that one's in the dirt. Count will be 3-1 here. Still no outs for Lady Panthers here in the bottom of the fifth. Runners at second and third. Maya Foster with a 3-1 count. Here comes a 3-1 pitch. Foster chops that one to the shortstop. She gathers it and fires over to the first baseman, but that will get another run in as that is an RBI, a sacrifice RBI for Maya Foster. And that makes it 13-3 in favor of the Lady Panthers. And that's your ball game. Looks like the umpire did not realize it there for a second, but looked like the umpire had to tell him, hey, there's a 10-run rule here in the fifth inning here, and the Heber Springs Lady Panthers have just reached it. So your Heber Springs Lady Panthers will take the win today. A run rule win over the Morrilton Lady Devil Dogs. That's going to drop the Lady Devil Dogs to 12-12 on the season. They'll drop to 500. And your Heber Springs Lady Panthers will improve to 15-4. 15-4 on the year for your Lady Panthers. That's right. Big year for the Lady Panthers. Only have 4 losses so far, and they're sitting in second place in the conference behind Bauxite and looking to get that 2 seed headed into district tournament play at Joe T. Robinson on Thursday. Depending on what happens tomorrow against the game against Little Rock Christian, your Lady Panthers could have this 2 seed or possibly even the 4 seed is what Coach Dusty West told me. So we'll have to keep an eye on that game and see what happens to see what your Lady Panthers will be playing either Thursday or Friday, possibly in the district tournament. So we want to thank everybody for tuning in to our live stream today. And for all of our boosters and sponsors, we want to thank all of you for sponsoring and sponsoring the program and being able to that enables us to bring you the live stream back to your home or wherever you may be watching or listening from. So we will have baseball tomorrow on the live stream as the baseball team takes on Pulaski Academy for senior night. And we will have the game 1 of that doubleheader right here on 101.9 The Lake. And for Billy Smallwood, for Allie Sugg, Billy Morgan, and for everybody at 101.9 The Lake, we want to thank everybody for tuning in and watching the live stream. And we are going to keep the video on just for a few minutes, just for the senior night festivities. But I'm going to go ahead and sign off, Panther fans, because I'm going to go ahead and do the PA for the senior night festivities. So thank you all for tuning in, and once again for Allie Sugg, Billy Morgan, and everybody at 101.9 The Lake, I want to thank you for tuning in, Panther